is now very familiar with a Fresno man who's been arrested 10 times in the last 31 days. As Fox 26 reporter Sophia Alessios tells us who this man is and why he cannot seem to stay in jail. Sophia?
Monty, 38-year-old Keith Chastain has been arrested for stealing 6 cars, a DUI, vandalism, fraud, possession of controlled substance, and more. Now Clovis police say they will arrest him every day if they have to keep him from committing more felonies. Local law enforcement agencies say they are very familiar with 38-year-old Keith Chastain, who has been booked in Fresno County Jail not once, not twice, but 10 times in the last 31 days.
The public should know. He's been in Clovis 6 times. He's going to be here again, and everyone should know what he looks like.
Chastain is from Fresno and is currently facing 18 felonies and 15 misdemeanors from his recent arrests, according to Clovis Police Department. His charges include stealing 6 vehicles, a DUI, vandalism, fraud, possession of controlled substance, and more. Clovis Police Department alone says it has arrested Chastain 6 times in the last month.
However long he stays in jail is out of our hands, but we will arrest him every day if we have to.
Around 9:30 Tuesday morning, Clovis police received a call about a stolen truck that Chastain was suspected of driving. Police say an officer found the stolen truck driving in Old Town Clovis and followed it until more officers arrived. Officers pulled Chastain over in front of Clovis Police Department and arrested him without incident. Police say he was the only person in the stolen truck and happened to be on his way to pick up his personal property from Clovis Police Department from the last time he was arrested. Mind you, he was in a stolen vehicle, and that's the same reason why he was arrested in the first place.
I don't know what is happening in his life to cause him to steal so many people's vehicles and property. It's sad. I hope he gets some help.
Since Chastain hasn't been arrested yet for anything violent, he's been getting out of jail quickly. This might be because of Proposition 57, passed in California back in 2016. This allowed felons who commit non-violent crimes to earn early parole. This is why police are asking the public, if you see something, say something.
If people don't call, we don't know.
Officers say a lot of times people just post to social media about a crime and do not call police. It's better to report something if you have seen something, even if it is small, because it still helps police keep a trail of evidence. Monty?
Pretty unbelievable how often he's been in and out of jail, Sophia. Thank you. You can always remain anonymous and call Valley Crime Stoppers at 559-498-STOP.
All right, so y'all just heard that news report right there, and let me tell you right now, this might be a Operation Protect the White Boy Hall of Famer right here, because I never in my life have heard of something like this before. This guy got arrested 10 times in 31 days. That is insane, and they put the dates next to his mugshot or under his mugshot. His first arrest date was February 19th, 2023, and his most recent arrest was this past Tuesday. I'm recording this on the 23rd, which was literally a couple days ago. That is insanity right there. That's why you can see all his mugshots look almost exactly the same, because they were all taken in the same year, within a month's time frame. Now, I will say that he looks older than 38. I will say that. But that is insane. But see, like they said, they passed that Prop 57 back in 2016. So he knows that they can't get him on a felony because what he's doing is not considered a felony. It's considered a misdemeanor, which is why they keep letting him back out and he keeps going back in. I don't know what this guy's living conditions are. Maybe he likes the ambiance inside of the jail and that's the place where he feels comfortable at. But the fact of the matter is, this is like another level of trolling right here. They probably like, oh my God, we got to go pick this guy up again. I wonder how many times he's going to get arrested and put back in jail and then released again. The thing that got me was when they said that he drove to the jail to pick up his belongings from the last time he was there, and the vehicle he was driving in was a stolen vehicle. So 9 times out of 10, that's how he ended up with another mugshot. This guy's having too much fun with them. But again, this would not be an Operation Protect the White Boy. Now this is a true OPTWB for you. Most definitely, for sure. I don't know if I can find one that might actually be able to top this one, at least on a light side. But I will say this: he's consistent. Okay, like he's not veering off from the script or whatever type of motions that he's doing. He's not doing anything too extreme that'll actually get him some serious time. But it's still a crime nonetheless. I can imagine his rap sheet has to be about as long as both my arms. Probably as long as the length of my body. That's insane. 10 times in 31 days. That's definitely one for the books. And maybe he's trying to get into Guinness Book of World Records for most arrests in a month. I don't know if there's a record for that, or if it is, if someone had, if it can be broken or whatever the case may be. But maybe that's something we should look into, because that's probably what he's aiming for. Just to give y'all a scope, because I ended up finding the picture with the dates, with the mugshots with the tags attached outside of the video, because clearly I couldn't pull that up. Look at the dates: 19th, 4th, 5th, 8th, 11th, 12th, 15th, 16th, 20th, 21st. He got arrested back-to-back days here and here and here. Like literally. The only time he had some space in between an arrest was between the first time he was arrested and the second time. With this one, he had like a couple of weeks in between. But then that seems like when March came in, then it started to happen back to back. Then here's 3 days later. Here's 3 days after that. The next day, 3 days later, the next day, 4 days later, the next day. This gives March Madness a whole new definition. Apparently, it's not just for college tournaments. It's for this guy's arrest record.